Yo guys, what is going on? I'm back, and in today's video we will be continuing the road to remaster. Alright, so the game I think comes out in about a week now, if that. It's like next Friday, so yeah, it's about a week actually. So I thought I'd do one of the final episodes today. I do want to do one more episode, maybe two, to finish the series. It's not a long series, I'll be honest. I like the series. I like the series a lot, alright? So, today, I thought we would talk about the Infinite Warfare beta, alright? So, wait a sec, look at this guy. Look at this BS. Fucking final stand, my friend. I wanted to kill myself when that happened. But yeah, the Infinite Warfare beta, alright? So, we've all played it. It's both weekends happen now. Both PlayStation and Xbox weekends have happened. So we've played it. We've had a good taste of the game. And I wanted to give you my actual final thoughts on the game. So obviously it was beta stages, and you know, there's goods and there's bads. There's more bads than goods, but I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna try and go through the good things and the bad things, alright? So, I did ask you guys for help. The only help I got were the bad things, and I kind of knew most of the bad things as it was. Anybody that did suggest things, I do appreciate it. Shoutouts to Jack, Sophia. There was a few more people, I think, but it's fine. Anyways, Reese, yeah, shoutouts to Reese. I forgot about Reese. Couldn't forget Reese. But yeah. None of these people could give me good things about the game. I think Reese tried, Jack tried, but yeah, there's no good things about the game according to these people. So, they're not wrong. I'm just kidding. There are good things about the game, and I'm going to go through them right now. So, the first thing is bullet registration. In any Infinity Ward game, bullet registration has been great. It doesn't matter what Infinity Ward game you play, it's gonna be good bullet registration. I don't know what it is, it's just always better than Treyarch's. I prefer it a lot. Most of the pro players prefer it. There's just something about it. It feels better to play. I'm not sure what it is, it just does. Which is good. You gotta love the bullet registration. And obviously Infinite Warfare, they've got that too. So I'm gonna come back to that because, like I said, I want to list some of the bad things as well. And bullet registration comes with something else, and I'll get to that, okay? But next is the movement system, alright? The movement in Infinite Warfare is good, okay? If you're speaking like, yeah, we didn't want to be in the air, then it's really bad. But in general, like, it's a good movement system, alright? It's pretty much Black Ops 3. Now, the good thing about that is we don't have to relearn the movement system, alright? We've already learned it, it's built in, we've got that muscle memory now, so we know the movement system already, so that's good. Only thing is, okay, it's faster paced. It feels a lot faster, harder to keep up with. A lot of people might disagree with that and say it's slower, but personally I feel like it's much faster. Although you can't jump around as much, the game itself feels faster, because there's no afterburner perk, so you can't keep thrusting around and whatnot. But other than that, you know, it does feel faster to me. I don't know if anybody else feels otherwise, but it feels faster to me, which is, it could be classed as a bad thing, but the movement in general is good. It's just like Black Ops 3, so it's always a bonus, you know, you don't have to relearn it, blah blah blah. So the movement, good, it's smooth, we know about it, so that's good. The next is the variety of guns. The next thing, I should say, variety of guns, okay? There's a lot of guns to choose from, and I'm not talking about with variants, I'm talking about just base weapons, okay? There's a lot to choose from, and they were really creative with guns, which I thought was really, really cool. Let me give you an example. So there's an assault rifle, I believe it's called the Type 2, and what that does is, it's a normal assault rifle, okay? And then, let's say you're bored of trying to pick people off from range, you hold Y, and it splits into two guns, and it's like the SAC 3 from Advanced Warfare. Similar to that, but just way, way better. It's an amazing gun. I found it towards the end of the Infinite Warfare beta. I started using it towards the end. But I loved it. For what I played of that gun, it became one of my favorites pretty quickly. And along with that, there was the EBR-800, I think it's called, something like that. And that's a sniper rifle, and you hold Y or triangle, whatever you play, and it'll turn it into an assault rifle, and it's a really good assault rifle. Sniper as well is good. It just kicks a lot. Imagine the Maverick DLC gun from Ghosts. It's like that. So yeah, the variety of guns is good without variants. The variance is obviously a bad thing we'll come to in a minute. But then you've got things like the classic weapons, just adding to varieties. You know, you've got your interventions back, you've got your UMPs, you've got your, I don't know, guns like that. Which is good. But then I found that if you go to the bottom of the submachine gun class, the UMP-45 is there anyways. It's an energy weapon without a stock, and it's got a bunch of shit on the front of it because it's an energy weapon. And it just ruined the gun. It looked terrible, you know, blah blah blah. The same thing goes with an AK-47. It's not a classic weapon, but it is there. It's an energy weapon again. The 2-round burst sniper rifle in Infinite Warfare is the intervention, but that's obviously an energy weapon. It shoots 2 bullets instead of 1. That kind of thing. So it's just reskinned guns. They had all of these things at the ready anyway. So it's cool though that you know, got those classic weapons. The Easter eggs in those are pretty cool too. Customization, you know, another thing that's cool. You know, we all like to look unique, have our own style, you know, that kind of thing. So it's cool that they're just carrying on with that. A part of it it's more tailored towards kids, to be honest. A lot of it is. But other than that, you know, it's still kind of cool to be able to customize your character how you want it to look and stuff. It's just nice to have, you know, one of those features. And the one last thing I want to say is story characters. Okay, now this isn't beta related, but having these big names in the game is very good. It's good for Infinity Ward, it's good for Infinite Warfare, because, you know, it's throwing the game out there to more people. So Conor McGregor's in the game, a lot of us already know that. Lewis Hamilton, the F1 driver, he's in the game as well. I think there's an actor called Jon Snow. I'm pretty sure that's what his name is, something like that. He's in there. He's a big actor, so these things are good. These good things towards the game. But along with all these good things, very bad things. Okay, variants. We're gonna just throw it out there. Variants. The first really bad thing about Infinite Warfare. Infinity Ward already knew we hated variants, and what did they do? They gave them back to us. They were releasing, or they were working on the game a year before Advanced Warfare, so they knew, you know, that after Advanced Warfare's release, nobody liked variants. We didn't want them. We didn't want them back. Black Ops 3, they did it right. You know, Treyarch, kudos to you, because you didn't put those in there. Treyarch's way of doing it was better than Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer, blah blah blah, but that's another story. We have variants back, okay? Now, these variants, a lot of them don't do much difference, but a lot of them do make a difference. Let's take, I don't know what it was, it's like an assault rifle, the Ep.4 I think it's called. I don't really remember. But I think the perk for that gun, or the variant, it was an epic variant, and it would give you increased damage at range, like unlimited increased damage, if that makes sense. So whatever the gun is normally, like at, you know, your medium range, your close range, is like that at long range as well, constantly. So it's a big difference. You can shoot someone at range and it'll still be an absolute machine of a gun because you've got that variant. Now, they said, you know, you can obviously build your own variants with the scrap, but the scrap count is going to be lowered a hell of a lot. Like, we were earning quite a lot of scrap in the beta, logging in daily and stuff like that. and it was giving us quite a lot. But that's going to be cut down when the full game comes out, and it's going to make variants stupidly hard to get, pretty much turning the game into pay to win. That's basically what's going to happen. You're going to have your YouTubers like D Martin, Ali spending a god knows how much fucking money on these drops, and it's going to tell kids, hey, go buy supply drops. And yeah, you'll have a bunch of pissy parents at the ready. But other than that, you know, variants, they're in the game again. Nobody likes them. We'll have to deal with that for another year. Oh wait, no we don't, because Modern Warfare Remaster comes out. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing this for, this entire series. Anyways, that guys, variants, nobody likes. They're in the game. There's nothing we can do about it. And that's the one thing that's annoying, you know. Although it was a beta, most of this is set in motion already. Like, they're not going to change a lot of this game. The beta was the just to test the servers and stuff. There's no way they're changing any of it. So variants, there's no getting rid of it. Not at all. They're not taking variants out of the game. Whether or not they want to nerf them, whether or not, you know, they want to do anything like that is, I mean, chances are slim. They're not going to take variants out of the game no matter what. They're not going to nerf them. I don't know what I'm on about. So, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. Shit happens, you know. Like I said, nothing we can do. Alright, but the next thing I want to talk about is gun camos. Alright, gun camos. So, on your screen are a couple of camos, okay? And here, let me tell you why these are bad camos, okay? Take a look at the barrel of this gun. It looks terrible. It's the same color as the entire gun. Alright, same goes for the scope. Why is that the same color as the gun itself? It doesn't make sense. Why is the stock that color? It just doesn't add up, you know what I mean? And not only that, these guns all look like Nerf guns. What are you doing, Infinity Ward? These look like utter shit. The Neon Tiger camo, I think it is, you get out of a supply drop, looks dreadful. I don't know why people would even want these. The only cool one I thought was there was the, I forgot what it was called, I think it was like anodized or something. And it's pretty much Spectrum from COD Ghosts, or I forgot what it was called in Black Ops 2, but that's pretty much the only camo, like, and even then I wouldn't use it because it's on the entire gun, it's on the scope, it's on the magazine of the gun, it's on the barrel, the stock. It doesn't make sense. Why would you have that? Like, it fucks with my head. I don't get that. The camos in general don't look nice anyway, so they done a lazy job. It's literally like they painted the entire gun, and that I don't like, and it's just lazy. That's all it is, laziness. But then, you know, you've got your unbalanced guns. Comes back to the variant side of things and the bullet registration. Unbalancing is a common thing in a COD game. And Advanced Warfare, you'd have the BAL and ASM1, the only dominant guns in the game. Eventually, Infinite Warfare is going to have those two guns again. The two dominant guns, you know, it'll happen no matter what, hands down, that's happening. Happens in every game. Black Ops 3, VMP or M87. Tell me I'm wrong. It happens every game, okay? The only game I think in COD history, no, that's a lie, but any COD, the only COD games you've had balance is games like COD 4. Perfect example. You could use anything in this game and it would work. It would every time. No matter what it is, it would work. Same as Modern Warfare 2, that would work. COD 5, you know, World at War, perfect games. They're all balanced games, you know? You could use anything and it would work. But the latest COD games, they've kind of gone downhill. Two guns, that's about it. So unbalancing comes in with, you know, connections, it comes with bullet registrations, all of that, it adds up. It's just it fucks with the game. Alright, but then the lag. This game, incredibly laggy. Infinite Warfare, I haven't played a game like it with just this much lag. And I know it's not my connection because the people I was playing with were also suffering with lag. You know, we couldn't get into games together, we couldn't actually just get into games, and when we did, we'd lag. It was like frame rate drops, it wasn't good. You could tell the lag. It was constant. It was beyond playable kind of lag. So obviously they're just stress testing the servers and stuff, but you know, they're dedicated servers. They shouldn't lag as much as they did. There's no way. So there's, you know, that same thing happens in every kind of CODs. It happens. There's nothing really we can do. Maps. There were 4 maps we got to play. We got to play Throwback, Frontier, Frost, Terminal. Terminal, terrible. I don't care what anybody says. That map looks good, doesn't play right. Not at all. Doesn't work at all. You've got all your Modern Warfare 2 fanboys coming back with their sniper rifles, thinking this is Modern Warfare 2, and it's just not. It's frustrating. It doesn't play well. It's just, I don't know what it is about Terminal. They ruined the map. But you know, what can I say? I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert, you know. I just personally think it didn't come out right. I think that could have been changed, but I don't think Terminal came out right at all. The only map I played well in was Frontier, and that's the one map nobody else could play well in, but that's another story. There's too many lanes in these games. There are lanes that should not be there. There should be cut-off points where there should be like dead ends. Throwback, perfect example. You can jump right over one fence that leads into a completely new part of the map, you know. Things like that. They mess with the spawns, they mess with the way the map plays. It's just, it gets confusing and it's stressful, okay? The dying quickly part, another part of the unbalancing, the bullet registration. You know, you die too fast, yeah? You die insanely fast. Like, it'll say 4 to 5 shots, and you're dead. It's crazy. If you're one shot, you might as well just sit there, because you're not gonna live. You're not gonna get a kill at one shot. No chance. So you die too fast. That, I don't know if they can change, and I don't know if they would change that. They do need to, 100%. Like, playing core in Infinite Warfare is like hardcore all the time. That's exactly what it feels like. Really stressful, too annoying, don't like that at all, not many people did. Treyarch, like, their way of keeping you alive, it's good. You don't die really fast. I like Treyarch's one of that. Perks, obviously, they're dumb with perks. I don't know how you can be so stupid with perks. But, you know, why would you bring Tracker into a game? Treyarch, you started it. Infinite Warfare is carrying that on. Tracker, things like that, they're stupid. Games like COD 4, you could counter these perks, yeah? And you wouldn't be sacrificing anything. Let's take Juggernaut and Stopping Power. Choose Juggernaut, you'd be done with Stopping Power. Someone could have Stopping Power and cancel out your Juggernaut, you know? That would work. Whereas, in these games, you would have to, I don't know, sacrifice something like Fast Hands to stop people using Tracker, that kind of thing. It's dumb. Okay, I don't like it at all. I don't know why they keep adding these dumb perks, but it fucks with the game. It's terrible. Combat rigs, also don't know what they did there. The guns and stuff, it's all kind of cool, but then you've got perks on those combat rigs, like 6 Sense. For some reason, there's one with 6 Sense on there. I don't know what it's actually called. I don't know what the specialist was, but if you're being looked at and you can't see that person, your screen glows bright yellow in the direction I think that they are looking at you. So it gives you a sense that you're about to die and you can react to it. It's dumb. You shouldn't be able to do that. You know, there's one where you, I think, ping a radar with every kill you get. So when you kill someone, bam, everyone that's around him gets pinged. It's like a constant UAV. Stuff like that shouldn't be in the game. So, other than that, you got your gun perks, also unbalancing the game even more. So if you throw a gun perk on a variant that gives more damage and your perk gives more damage, you just completely fucked up the gun. It's just, they're doing things wrong. They need to go back to their roots. So it's something I want to talk about in my next Road to Remaster video. But other than that, spawns, obviously, they're a mess. But spawns will always be a mess in a COD game. They're hard to fix, you know. It happens. It happens. That's all I'm going to say. Spawns, hard to fix. But this time they're really, really broken. But other than that, the game is a great game. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Mainly just the bad and ugly. There's not many good things about Infinite Warfare, I'm not gonna lie. I'll still play the game. I'll see how it goes. I'm leaning a lot more towards Modern Warfare Remastered and Battlefield right now. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comment section below how you do feel. I check my comment section. There's never usually anything there, but I do check it. But yeah, let me know, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for some more Call of Duty in the near future. Alright, and Battlefield 1. I'm yet to get the game, but I really, really want to get it. And oh my god, I'm so hyped and excited. I was about to combine those words. Hyped. I like it. Anyways, guys, I hope you all do have an amazing day. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, what you're going to play the most. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.